My lord and lady, we have fortuitously happened upon these strolling players who will provide you with their goodly tunes whilst you set about your...
Yeah, it's better here. I can't see you down there, all right. I don't think they're going to like this
much. My lord and lady, for your entertainment.
The minstrel in the gallery looked down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spacing between the old men's cackle. He brewed a song of love and hatred, oblique suggestions, and he waited. He polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming panel beaters, freshly day glowed factory cheaters, salaried and collar scrubbing. He titillated men of action, belly warming, hands still rubbing on the parts they never mentioned. He pacified the nappy suffering, infants bleating one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, family scars and women haters. Then he called the band down to the stage and he looked at all the friends he made. Minstrel in the gallery, down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces in between the old men's cackle. Then he brewed a song crucified from nabby suffering, infant bleating one-line jokers, TV documents and makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper, backgammon players, family scarred and women haters. Then he called the band down to the stage, and he looked at all the friends he made. The minstrel in the gallery looked down on the rabbit run. Then he threw away his looking glass and saw his face in everyone. The minstrel in the gallery, yes. Look down upon the smiling faces. Magic gazes, yeah. The minstrel in the gallery.
This one's called Cold Wind to Valhalla. And ride with us, young Monday lass, with the angels of the night. Crack, wind, clatter, flash, rain, bite on an outsized unicorn. Rough shot, winging, sky blue flight. On a cold wind to Valhalla, and join with us, please. Valkyrie maidens cry above the cold wind to Valhalla. Breakfast with the gods, night angels serve, with icebound majesty, frozen flaking fish on earth, in a cup of silver liquid fire. Moonjet brave beams, but ceiling swerve, and light the old join with us, please. Valkyrie maidens cry above the cold wind of lonely with
Come let me play with you, black satin dancer. In all you giving, give is the answer. Tearing life from limb and looking sweeter than the brightest flower in my garden. Begging your pardon, shedding right unreason over sensation fly the fleeting seasons. Thin wind whispering on broken mandolin, bending the minutes, the hours ever turning on that old gold story of mercy, a desperate breathing, tongue nipple teasing, your fast river flowing, your northern fire fades. Come black satin dancer, come softly to bed. Come let me play with you, come black satin dancer. In all you're giving, give is the answer. Your fast river flowing, your northern fire fades. Come black satin dancer, come softly to bed.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I saw a bird today flying from a bush, and the wind blew it away. And the black-eyed mother's son scores the butterfly play. Velvet babe, I saw it burn. Where the wintry storm blows high, a silver cloud to ride on by, and taking in the morning, I sing, oh Requiem. Well, my lady told me stay. I looked aside and walked away along the strand. But I didn't say a word as the train timetable blurred close behind the taxi stand. Saw her face in the teardrop blanket window, fading into the traffic, watched her go, and taking in the morning, heard myself singing, oh Requiem. Here I go again, it's the same old story. Aside and walked away along the strand.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
There's a haze on the skyline to wish me on my way, and there's a note on the telephone, some roses on a tray. and the motorway stretching right out to us all. As I pull on my old wings, one wire duck on your wall, isn't it just too damn real? One wire duck on your wall, one duck on your wall. I'll catch a ride on your violin, strung upon your bow, and I'll float on your melody, sing your chorus soft and low. There's a picture of you postcard to say that I called. You can see from the fireplace one wire duck on your wall. Isn't it just too damn real? One wire duck on your wall, one duck on your wall, one duck on your wall. And fly away, Paul, from the fingertip ledge of contentment, where the long restless rustle of high heel boots calls. And I'm probably bound to deceive you after all. Something must be wrong with me and my brain if I'm so patently unrewarding. But my dreams are for dreaming and best left that way. And my 0 to your power of 10 equals nothing at all. There's no double lock defense, there's no chain on my door, and I'm available for consultation. But remember, your way in is also my way out, and love's four-letter word is no compensation. Well, I'm the black ace dog handler, I'm a waiter on skates. So don't you jump to your foreskin conclusion, 'cause I'm up to my deaf ears in cold breakfast trays. To be clear before I can dine on your sweet Sunday lunch confusion. So there.
Vegas 3 Muse, take 1. Shit, take 2.
Windy bus stop, click shop window here. Shady gentleman, fly button feel. In the underpass, a blind man stands with cold flute hands, catch me another time. Didn't make it with my Baker Street roots. Couldn't shake it with my Baker Street blues. Like to take it, I'm just a Baker Street muse. SB puddle brew, boys, throw it up clean. Coke and Bacardi, colors them green. From the tithing pool goes the many-skirted princess with great finish. Fertile earth, mother, your Barriemore is 50 feet down in the Baker Street underground. But what the hell, I didn't make it with my Baker Street roots. Couldn't shake it with my Baker Street blues. Like to take it, I'm just a Baker Street muse. Walking down, I got to thinking, how the hell am I today? Well, I didn't really ask you, but thanks all the same. Big bottle for all and put your weight on me. Said to take me to the heart, desperate for more. It is a assault upon the mountain. Little man is you the fountain, overground and still counting. Vernacular the bus, pretending getting close to where he came from. In the doorway of the stars, between Valhalla Street and Mars, rubber they can be, flying button field. the gutter in the midnight echo hall, the shop that sells cheap radios. And there's a she, no bed, no bread, no butter, on a double yellow line where she can park anytime. Oh, the Lady Grey crashed Barry Walter, some only son's mother, Baker Street casualty. Oh, Mr. Policeman, blue shirt, belly mustard, feet and sticking plaster, move the old lady on. Strange part that does Romeo to her Juliet, her sleeping draughts, his poison regrets. No drunken bums allowed to sleep here in the crowded emptiness. Oh, officer, let me send her to a cheap hotel. I'll pay the bill and make her well. Like hell, you bloody will. No do good overkill. We must teach them to be still, more independent. Time for Time magazine or Rolling Stone. I have no wish for wishing wells or wishing wells. I have no house in the country, I have no motor car, and if you think I'm joking, I'm just a one-line joker in a public bar. And it seems there's nobody left for tennis, and I'm a one-band man. And I want no top 20 funeral or 100 grand. There was a little boy stood on a burning log, rubbing his hands with glee. He said, oh, Mother England, did you like my smile? Or did you light this fire under me? One day I'll be a minstrel in the gallery and paint you a picture of the Queen. And if sometimes I sing to a cynical degree, it's just the nonsense that it seems. So I drift down through the Baker Street Valley in my steep-sided unreality. And when all's said and all's done, I couldn't wish for a better one. It's a real-life ripe dead certainty that I'm just a Baker Street muse, talking to the gutter, stinking, winking in the same old way. I try to catch my eye, but I look the other way. Indian restaurants that carry my brain, newspaper warriors changing the names. They advertise from the station stand, circumcised with culprit's head. Windy bus stop, click shop window heel, shady gentleman fly button feel in the underpass. A blind man stands with cold flute hands, symphony match seller, breath out of time. You can call me on another line. Didn't make it with a Baker Street roots. Couldn't shake it with a Baker Street blues. Like to take it, I'm just a Baker Street muse. I'm just a Baker Street muse. Just a Baker Street muse. Just a Baker Street muse. I'm just a Baker Street muse. I can't get out. Hello, sun. Hello, bird. Hello, my lady. Hello, breakfast. May I buy you again tomorrow? I once met a girl with a life in her hands, and we lay together on the summer day sands. I gave her my rain, blood, and we made truth together when no one else would. I smiled through her fingers and ran the dust through her hands, the hourglass of reason on the summer day sands. We sat as the sea caught fire, waited as the flames grew higher in her eyes, in her eyes. We watched the eagle born, wings clipped, tail feathers shorn, but we saw it. Summer day sands. Came the 10 o'clock curfew. She said I must start my car. I'm staying with someone I met last night in a bar. I called from my way, at least tell me your name. She smiled from a wheel spin and said, it's all the same. I thought for a minute and jumped back on dry land, left one set of footprints on the summer day sands. I once met a girl with a life in her hands, and we lied together on the summer day sands, on the summer day sands, on the summer day sands, on the summer day sands. Well, I saw a leaf today, and it was falling from a bush, and the wind blew it away. And the black-eyed mother's son scorched it where it lay, velvet veined, I saw it burn. And the silver sand like cloud wept as she spun the silver shroud, and taking in the morning we sang, oh Requiem. Well, my lady told me to stay. I looked aside and walked away along the strand. And I didn't say a word as the train timetable blurred close behind the taxi stand. Saw her face in the teardrop blanket cap window, fading into the traffic, watched her go, and taking in the morning, heard myself sing, oh, Requiem, here I go again, it's the same old story. Well, I saw her leave today. I looked aside and walked away along the strand.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Too kind. Right. The next one is called Baker Street Muse. Take 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
There's a haze on the skyline to wish me on my way. There's a note on the telephone, some roses on a tree, and the motorway stretching right out to us all. As I pull on my old wings, one white duck on your wall, isn't it just too damn real? One white duck on your wall, one duck on your wall. I'll catch you right on your violin, strung up on your bow, and I'll float on your melody, sing your chorus soft and low. There's a picture of you postcard to say that I called. You can see from the fireplace one white duck on your wall. Isn't it just too damn real? One white duck on your wall, one duck on your wall.
Somebody made a noise down there then. Something happened. How are we doing, Robin? All right. This is called Grace. It's a very short one.
Hello, birds. Hello, sun. Hello, my lady. Hello, breakfast. May I buy you again tomorrow?
Right. is a big warm hello from Radio Monte Carlo on loan to the BBC, and they don't even know it yet. They don't know you're here, you know that, Jeff? Jeff doesn't know he's here either. You're down there, you're doing fine. This is Minstrel in the gallery. Yeah, you're there, you're on.
The minstrel in the gallery looked down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces between the old men's cackle. He brewed a song of love and hatred, bleak suggestions, and he waited. He polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming panel beaters, freshly day-glow factory cheaters, salaried and collar scrubbing, he titillated men of action, belly warming and still rubbing on the parts they never mentioned. He pacified the nappy suffering, infants bleating one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, family scars and women haters. Then he called a man down to the stage, and they looked at all the friends it made. Minstrel in the gallery, look down upon the smiling faces. You met the gazes, observe the spaces in between the old suggestions and they waited with polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming cattle beaters, the minstrel in the gallery looked down on the rabbit run. Then they threw away his looking glass and saw his face in everyone. Reticulated man of action, belly warming, hands still rubbing on the parts they never mentioned. Salaried and color scrubbing. Pacified the nappy suffering with the fleeting one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, badly scarred and women haters. Then they call the band down to the stage, and they looked at all the present days. The minstrel in the gallery, and down on the rabbit run. Then he threw away his looking glass and saw his face in everyone. And ride with us, young Bonnie lass, with the angels of the night. Crack, wind, clatter, flash, rain, bite on an outsized unicorn. Rough shot, winging, sky blue flight. On a cold wind to Valhalla, and join with us, please. Valkyrie maidens cry above the cold wind to Valhalla. Breakfast with the gods, night angels serve, with icebound majesty. Frozen flaking fisher on nerve, in a cup of silver liquid fire. Moonjet, brave beams, split ceiling. hard on heroes lately. Sword snap bright white pale goodbyes. In the desolation of Valhalla, and join with us, please, of our giddy maidens ride, empty-handed on the cold winter Valhalla. For all our good friends of Willesden, this is called Aqualung. Barry, hold son. Sitting on the park bench, I'm little girls with bad intent. Snot running down his nose, greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. Hey, Aqualung, he's crying in the cold sun, watching as the pretty panties run. Yeah, Aqualung, and feeling like a dead duck, spitting out pieces of his broken luck. Yeah, Aqualung, sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Black hurting bands as he bends to pick a dog end. Well, he goes down to the bog and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation and the mud, and the cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend, don't you start away uneasy. You poor old sods, now you see it's only me. Do you still remember December's foggy breeze, when the ice that clings onto your bed was screaming agony? Hey, and you smash your rattling glass barrels with deep sea dive sounds, and the flowers bloom like madness in the spring. Sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Like hurting bat as he bends to pick a dog end, he goes down to the bog and warms his feet. Oh, feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation and a mode and a cup of tea. Aqualung, don't you start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see, it's only me. You know, it's only me.